what did you change and what did you learn from having to start over again?
Well, I knew the first brand was all like printed clothes on t-shirts, and I knew I wanted to create a refined brand around fabric, sustainability, and tailoring and craftsmanship, right? So I'm such a fabric snob, and I care so much about textiles that was like that's going to be the differentiator between me and a different brand, is the hand feel of a product and in the story behind each product and the craftsmanship behind the textile making process and the mill process. So I literally just like shut everything off for like 2 years, right? And just dove deep into textiles and pattern making and designing.
How'd you learn that stuff? What kind of stuff did you do to learn?
I didn't go to school for it, so I learned on the job pretty much. If I can draw a parallel to learning how to make a tech pack for a product, a spec sheet, pattern making, it would be close to doing a blueprint on a house. And seeing that at a young age, my dad on his desk with these huge books rifling through a blueprint on a house. I was like, and I see myself doing it now with a product. It's pretty crazy, right? So I had to learn everything about that. And I work with really good factories. So it's a back and forth with factories, trusting a factory that you know you're getting what you're getting, sourcing everything. I source absolutely everything, right? So
What's that mean?
So these swim trunks, I'll tell you the story on these. Behind me, we have some swim trunks that we did a collaboration with this charity called Sea Shepherd. Sourcing is finding the products. You're like a chef, right? And you got to find all these ingredients and then you make it. But I have someone make it. I have factories make it. So I source fabrics from different parts of the world. Like these swim trunks are made in Italy. The fabric's made in Italy, and it's recycled nylon. So the company Sea Shepherd actually donated all of their fishing nets that they found in the ocean to this factory in Italy to be broken down and turned into recycled nylon. So that's just like a little bit of what I like looking for, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you just kind of source. So I find companies that do coconut buttons and Carozo nut buttons, so that's a sustainable thing with that. And then the trims and the fabric, it's crazy.
When in the whole process of developing the brand, did you decide that sustainability was something you wanted to pursue? And how did you even go about starting that process of sourcing sustainable materials?
It was the thought of doing a sustainable line was so like organic, so easy to think of because of how toxic the garment industry is. Toxic as hell, right?
Mm-hmm.
Trims getting thrown away and tens of thousands of, pounds of trims that are cut up and thrown in landfills, and synthetic fabrics getting made every day. Factory work, how sewers and factory guys are getting treated. So that was something I wanted to at least touch on when I started, and I just went full tilt on it.
Yeah.
I wanted to know how everything's made, know exactly where the fabric's getting made, know that the people that are cutting and sewing my garments are getting paid right. So I think that thought process made me a little bit different,
Mm-hmm.
especially in my hometown. I mean, no one was doing that in my hometown,
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not.